You know, I can never just sit down in my house and eat a bag of Carnivore crisps by myself, because as soon as I pull that bag out, everybody and the dog wants to get in the bag. I don't mind. I'm glad they're enjoying good, healthy treats. It's just something. You open one up, they come out of the woodwork. Take a look here. My wife just wanted to have some, and I love seeing her eat it. See here, my wife wants to take part, and my dogs want to take part. I didn't get it recorded, but both of my sons came in looking for their pieces. And here we are eating eye of round. Of all the meats on the shelf that I normally would gloss over except for the price, eye of round is simply delicious in Carnivore crisps. My favorite is still brisket, but there's a lot of ones that I really like a lot. As far as organs goes, heart is my favorite. My wife and my son still like liver the best as far as the organs go. I also love the ribeye and the sirloin and the leg of lamb. And let's see what else. I'm sure there's some other ones I'm not thinking of. But if you want to try yours, go to carnivorecrisps.com now and place your order using my discount code Dante. That's Dante, D-A-N-T-E, and you'll get 10% off your order. And I hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Good morning. Here it is, October 5th, 2021. And Sam and I, there's Sam. Hey, Sam. Are out walking again, and hopefully able to motivate you to get up and do the same. You know, we've been doing Liondiet now for about 265 days, and we being me. But I've been doing Liondiet for about 265 days now, and it has completely rearranged my entire life. You know, and I don't want it seems to come back to appearance and weight loss more often than anything else, which is a wonderful side effect of all this. But I've got to remind everybody, the reason I started this diet was because I needed to deal with this gut issue that I had going on, that I had been going to see the doctor for 2 straight years. Had been to the hospital for once, had been taken to the hospital a second time in an ambulance for, and every time the doctors had no answers. And when I heard about this diet from Jordan Peterson was the first one to mention it. He had said he was on an all beef diet, and I thought, all beef diet? Well, I mean, I did Atkins years ago, and I felt like I had to have some greens along with it because that was what the book said. And I used to have to supplement a lot of vitamins to have any type of energy. But then when I found out that Jordan found out about the diet from his daughter Mikhaila, who had to push him into going straight beef and not doing basically an Atkins form of the diet. And then I heard her mention that the key missing ingredient for electrolytes was salt. I thought, well, maybe I can give this a try. And since day one, it has been amazing. And I want to say, even more than just the physical changes, the mental well-being, the overall comfort with what my body's doing, the ability to suppress anger, that things that used to upset me before don't upset me like they used to. And it's just remarkable how many changes come about because of changing what you eat. I look and feel like a whole different person. I feel better than I did my whole life, even when I was 17 years old, which is the closest I got to ever being truly in shape, because I was on the wrestling team for my senior year of high school. I didn't do too well, but I did lose a lot of weight because they wanted me to wrestle in the heavyweight class because I was 215 pounds when I started, or 210, I can't remember which, but anyway, it was over 200 pounds. And anything over 189 is wrestling heavyweight. And heavyweight goes all the way up to 275. And most everybody who wrestled heavyweight was right at 275. So being 60 pounds lighter than them didn't make it easy. to have a chance. So I had to get down to 189 pounds to wrestle in the next lower weight class. And that took a lot of jumping rope. And I don't remember what I was eating, but I know there was a lot of juice in there, a lot of fruit. So I'm surprised I did as well as I did. I guess I was burning it off, but I don't know. I still had to struggle with getting the belly down. I never had the thing going on where the veins are like road maps on my arms. I had a few, but never was able to get the body the way I wanted. And I was working out like crazy. And then on this diet, I hardly have to do any working out to get the body that I want, which is just blowing my mind. But I'm working out as much as I can so that I can have the best body I can possibly have. And that's been working out pretty good. Let's see here, we're at the 1.5 mile point. Let's go ahead and turn around. I even noticed, I rewatch some of my own videos sometimes just to make sure I didn't leave anything in there that I didn't mean to after I've already launched it on YouTube. And I was watching my own video yesterday and thinking, is that my chest? Is that my arms? Goodness gracious. I'm really happy about that. But those are just the bonus side effects, I tell you. Because once you start finding that your body responds better to something totally different than what you've been feeding it your whole life, it changes everything. May have even saved my marriage. There was a time where I was pretty unbearable to live with because of all the frustrations I had running that retirement home, and then combine that with the gut issues I had going on. It made life rather difficult for my wife. I mean, I wasn't abusive or anything, but I was not fun to be around. And she said it's like having you back. The way I was early on, maybe before the gut issues really set in, is really what did probably the most change. But I mean, if you're experiencing anything that might be like IBS or leaky gut or some other gut diagnosis that they haven't gotten their hands on yet, that you're having trouble getting a diagnosis from the doctor, this very well may be the diet that changes your life too. And you can go back to one of my very first videos, which was 125 days on Liondiet, because I thought that might be the only video I would ever make about this. But it got such a good response, I decided to keep making videos updating my progress so that you could see over a longer period of time what it's like to be on a diet like this and how it's going to affect my body and my mind. And it has been nothing but good so far. There's been ups and downs and things that I can't figure out, but let's just say that those are the outliers. Overall, I feel fantastic. And I never wanted to exercise, and now I do it every day. Most of the time I do it twice a day. Sometimes I even do it 3 times a day. Anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you because it's not all about looks. It's not all about feeling better physically or having more activity, as much as it is an overall life overhaul. I mean, it is like I've gotten a new lease on life. Whereas earlier on, late last year or early this year, I was resigned to the fact that I was getting older and I'm just gonna start going downhill from here. And now I feel like I got my teenage years all over again. I just got them on an older face. But if you wanna feel this way and you've been having some of the troubles that I've described, this really might be the choice for you. And then watching my earlier videos will help you have a good roadmap of how to get there. And I'm gonna keep coming back with more information for you, sharing encouragement to get you out walking every morning, and just keep doing what I do. But I'd love to hear more from you people. If you've had the life changes I've had from starting this diet, especially if you started because of me, please leave your comment in the comments, because those are the things that keep me going. Of course, I want to be able to make a living doing this and make some money on YouTube. However you make money doing that, I'm slowly figuring it out. What's most important though is being able to truly affect change in people's lives. And if that'll allow me to spend more time staying home with my family and working on these videos, then I'm thankful. But if not, I'm thankful for the time we have now. So let's just use today, because today is all we got. Get up and make that change if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?